What's going on, everybody? It's your boy King Gabe here, and we got another toy review and a couple more after this one here. New Transformers have just arrived and everything, and like I say, it's don't and trust me, there is more to come. But today we're taking a look at Arcee. Yes, the little pink bot there. I definitely remember this. This is the exact same Arcee model I had on a previous channel there, with something else that was going on there. Yeah, probably check that out to see what I'm talking about. But anyway, this is her model from the Bumblebee movie, and yeah, you can kind of see Kibble at the bottom. This one, yeah, I kind of, now, being that she's a motorcycle, I think like I guess a Cybertronian motorcycle or something like that. But anyway, yeah, kind of can see, yeah, it's understandable about the kibble thing here. And it's not really that bad. I mean, especially for the alt mode that she has. This is, I mean, they did a pretty good job, you know, to conceal the kibble as much as they could. You do have like the hands visible here holding her blasters. However, this is actually kind of creative to position them like this, because in the alt mode it kind of comes off as being like thrusters there, you know, to like, you know, add more speed to her in bike mode there. So yeah, and being that, you know, and of course it's a Cybertronian bike, not like Earth bike. Of course, you do have some Earth vehicles that have had quite some interesting designs here in today's time. So, don't think we're that far off, you know. So, as you can see, yeah, the wheels are, well, you got a couple right there. Yeah, you kind of have to go close up to see them there. They're what they are. Yeah, it's kind of rolling along here, and I know Queen Tina is good to feels real good to see, you know, this one, because she loves things in pink there, so I know she liked this one. But yeah, this is definitely not very much else to go on this, and other than, you know, I just stated with her weapons in her somewhat visible hands, they have it in the position like thrusters. So yeah, and I liked how the front wheels are. Yeah. So let's go and take these out, and of course she did have a slightly different form. I think like more like an Earth motorcycle in Rise of the Beast. However, when I was searching for an Arcee figure, I didn't see one from Rise of the Beast toy line, just the Bumblebee one. So I don't know. They might have one from Rise of the Beast, but it might be really hard to find, at least on the Macari app, because that's like, again, I usually get most of these from the Macari app, or if they are sold in store. There are times I will go to, you know, other online retailers like Amazon, and sometimes, you know, if I look around, you know, like there have been others outside of Amazon that I have done, but it's very rare that I do that, because again, like I say, most of it I get from the Macari app, due to how Amazon's ordering system is, or sometimes other ordering retailers. And what I mean by that, the thing with ordering from Amazon is you put the order in, and it'd be like anywhere from a few days to a week before they get ready to send the order, you know, getting it ready and everything. But the thing is, they do not take out, you know, the payment until they get ready to send the order. So with the Macari app, you know, they go on and take the payment, and then, you know, you wait however long you have to wait for the product. So I prefer it better, like, okay, look, here's your payment, go on and take it. Yeah. So anyway, let's go on and transform her. Let's see, go on. So of course these are gonna got her legs coming here. You already see a bit of her robot mode head coming out. Let's see, kinda these right. Okay, open up the thrusters a bit to reveal the robot mode arms there. Kind of get her folded out here, and now let's see. Let's see. It's been a while since I transformed her. Let's see. As Tony Stark say, come on. Yeah, kind of push it through like that. Now you got her head out. And let's see. I think the rest of this I think comes on out. Let's see. Maybe make sure I'm doing it right here. Let's see. Unless. So I'm trying to get like the head right here. The WandaVision. Got that song stuck in my head there. Let's see. Okay, well let me straighten the legs out first. Yeah, get those in position. So you come back here. Now you could keep it like this and have her like she's on skates and stuff. So I'm gonna keep these out just until I get the transformation complete here. Get the arms out there. All right, so now let's try to get the rest of her fixed up here. It's kind of a little tricky with this one here. Let's see, maybe. Okay, I think I'm getting okay. Okay, kind of fold that up. Oh no, almost like learning how to tie your shoe. It's a very easy thing to do. Sit on down, they'll give it a scoop. What's that? It's called the loop-de-loop. Okay, I think I got it. Okay, so kind of get it snapped into place here. Gonna get these positioned. There are many ways you can do this. Here, the thrusters, and then get that on up into place. So it's not gonna be a completely secure connection there, but like I say, it will connect nonetheless there. Yeah, I think that's pretty much the best you're gonna hope for here. And that head turns, it turns all the, yeah. There you go. So, yeah, so kind of straighten her up a little bit here. Yeah, pretty much like that. It's pretty much so. As I said before, you can keep it. Now obviously she's not going to be able to stand up like this, but if you want to roll her on wheels like she's got skates there, sort of like that, like the character how did Barry played in Robots, yeah, you sort of do like that. Ooh-wee. Or even you can do this, you can do a one wheel like so. Almost kind of make you think of that robot from the Jetsons there. Now, as for to stand her up, you're going to come back here and kind of pull this out a little bit so you can flip this around. And then put it back in. And you got one foot out. You put your you put your left foot out, and now your right foot out, and then right back in there, you shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. So, alright. So yeah, you kind of have to work with her to get it to stand a little bit there. Again, it's not a major, it's definitely, yeah, because of, there you go. It's kind of a little tricky in some edges, but like I say, you know, sometimes life brings you challenges there. Will you take the challenge? I certainly took the challenge. So, as you can see, yeah, doesn't look too bad there. It's pretty much how she looked in the Bumblebee movie. I've lost contact with the Capitol. Yep, all perky and everything, and real good form. Of course, you can position these thrusters in various ways. You can do it like that, sort of give her a little backpack and like little rocket boosters, or you can do this. Still have some imaginary rocket boosters, kind of. And you could even, like, if you put the wheel back out, you can even do something like that, and just like, and so the woo, wee, yeah. So, yeah, that's something that could be done. I like to keep it kind of like, I sometimes will keep it like this, but I like to keep it like that most of the time, sort of a concealing backpack a little bit, and it allows you to somewhat move her arms a little bit there, just a little bit. So it does give you a little bit of arm moving, like all the way around. Other than that, yeah, this is about the most that you'll get, and with the bend at the elbow and stuff. And I already showed you her head can turn around all the way. She can turn at the waist, surprisingly. Yeah. So surprisingly, she can do that, despite the way the transformation went. And you got, she can move her legs. Legs. I couldn't resist. Yep, bend at the knee. Like so. And of course, her weapons that were also thrusters in the cycle mode there go right back in her hand. I only took them out for the transformation so they wouldn't fall out there. And of course, her other blaster. This is probably, you know what? Remember in Beast Wars, Rat Trap say, "What in the name of my dear great aunt Arcee?" So I think I see why they're related. Rat Trap say that Arcee is his great aunt. Well, yeah, it looks like she's a bit of a marksman like Rat Trap there. So, yeah, guess it runs in the family. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, she did have kind of a thing with Wheeljack, possibly in the G1 cartoon, and possibly in the well, I would say both the Bumblebee and Rise of the Beast, even though, Rise of the Beast, you got to see more of Arcee and Wheeljack. Bumblebee was just like a sort of a small appearance there. So, yeah, so I think there was probably a thing, because of course, Optimus Prime, he sort of had a thing going with Alita 1, so, yep, let's see, get it standing up there. Kind of have a little pose to her. Yep. Just got to work with her there. Be patient. Much like, much like they tell you with the ladies. You got to be patient with them. Treat them right. Treat your lady right. Be patient. So, there we go. Arcee, everybody. Yes. Yep, not bad at all. Yep, it's the good little pink bot there. To have a little, to say a little balance in the, different figure forms and colors and everything. Yeah, kind of mixed up a little bit. So, hope y'all enjoyed that and everything. Definitely like, share, and subscribe. Get our available books. Definitely support us. Excuse me. Definitely support us on the Patreon, and that'll also help you support the Miracle Crew. King Gay, Queen Tina, Big Sis Case, Jen, aka Chris Godfrey, Janara Nellens, and of course EJ the Supreme. And also definitely hang out with us on Facebook and Discord for the moment. And let's tell you just stuff on that McCary app, which is exactly where I got this one. So, all that said, we'll see y'all in the next video. Y'all take care, everybody.